Hello, my name's Colonel Failure. I make videos of video games that I display on the internet for people to enjoy. Sometimes they do enjoy them, and that's nice. Well, once in a while I make a bit of a hose up there of recording these videos, which, despite having recorded over 2,000 of them, sometimes happens. It gets worse, of course, when the sometimes in question results in everything you record on a single day being completely ruined. Well, this is one of those times. Yeah. Anyway, you were looking forward to watching a bit of Soviet Republic resources workers. And, well, you're going to in a moment. You're going to enjoy 2/3 of an episode of Resources Workers Soviet and Republic, because I'd got a resolution set wrong. Now, I'd have quite happily resorted to doing a catch-up on this one, but it turns out I was actually in quite good form that day, and that everything I was recording was actually quite good. And I don't want you to miss out on an important piece of development in the life cycle of Failure Grad. Which is why I'm allowing you to watch this travesty of recording injustice. So there you go. Enjoy the travesty of recording injustice that follows, or don't. Either way, normal service will resume as soon as I figure out what normal is. Thank you, Douglas Adams. And thank you for watching. Hello comrades, I'm Colonel Failure and you're back again with Soviet Republic Workers and Resources. Workers and Resources Soviet Republic is what it's supposed to be called, but I'm sure my way is better, and therefore I'm going to stick with that. Now, I've renamed the area that we're working on here. It's now called Remkin Plateau, for very obvious reasons. And I have finished smoothing out this area here, which is going to have all of our lovely, lovely uranium mines on it. I say all, I'm thinking probably about 4 in total, but that's going to need quite a lot of sort of town population type area type deal type stuff to go along with it, and I don't expect to get all the way through that today. Yeah. Well, you know what? The voyage of 1,000 miles starts with the bombastic. Now, in my head, several of you have asked about exactly what my plan is vis-a-vis the old nuclear power. And, well, I'm just going to keep digging it up, basically. Going to dig up the uranium. And, well, hold on, where are we situated here? So the patch is right here. Let's make sure I've just got coverage of it. Now, we could go with just one, plunk it in the middle, and that'll work at optimum efficiency. We should probably do that, shouldn't we? Shouldn't we do that? But part of me goes, well, what if you worked more than one? You could probably squeak a little bit more of the good stuff out of the ground there. So if we stuck one like here, and then another one over here. Now this means that they're not covering absolutely everything, and another one over there maybe. No, I think you do 2. I think you do one there, and then another one here. And you're not going to get that much more than if you just had one that worked really efficiently. So why don't you just do one that works really efficiently? I'm just going to do one that works really efficiently. I'm going to fight my own instincts to have multiple mines, because everything comes down to, well, how many people can you persuade to work there in the first place? History dictates not as many as you'd like. Right. Let's think about where we actually want it situated. So we're here, Remkin Plateau and Somhaska, which is pending a new name. But then we've got the main oil connection line there. So we could easily make use of that to connect us up with, well, everything, frankly. It is one of the busier areas on the map, but that's not a big deal. So with that in mind, perhaps one should not build the mine first. Except, of course, one should build the mine first, because that's what's going to dictate where everything else needs to sit. And you've got enough space that you can easily, sort out warehousing or storage or all of that stuff. When it comes to storage, I think we'll just put it in a big pile. All right, this will do. Yeah, stick it in about there. I'll tell you what, we'll actually do this the way that everybody always recommends you do it, and we'll Yeah, we'll just run it off without actually building it. Okay, so storage. We need to find something that will store. Yeah, will it? Yeah. Does it count as aggregates? It does. I can just dump. Well, great. I can. Yeah, I can just dump me uranium ore in a big pile here. Well, that seems nice, doesn't it? Doesn't that seem nice? Right. So if I stick that in here, will you need anything to thread between the two? It's possible. You can't rule this stuff out. Just why are you not perfectly aligned? Your arrows are lining up very nicely, so this should just fit in here. I am going to plumb this in with leaving enough space so that if I were desperate, I could thread something between the two, but hopefully that won't be the case. Right, so from there, you've got your two conveyor outs going on. Now, if I wanted to, let's go back to this and then that. If I wanted to do the processing here as well, which if I'm going to invest in, you know, a fairly significant town of some description, it's probably a good idea. Now, here's the thing. Who thought this was a good idea? Oh, hold on. Never mind. No. I'm wrong. What I was going to say, because I didn't see it because the enormous tooltip was sitting over the top of it, was that that warehouse forklift connection it's got there leads in the same direction as the conveyor belt, which makes it completely flipping useless. But it's got another one sat underneath the tooltip, so that's all good. Right, so just bang that in there, yeah? Yeah, I reckon. We don't need to build it straight away. All right, okay. Right, slap that one in there. Then what? What's a uranium conversion plant all about? What does that do? Does that... Hold on, wait. This does what? Sorry, I'm frog in the old throat again. Right, takes uranium ore and power, yes, and creates uranium oxide. Okay, yes. And then you do what with that? It takes uranium oxide and chemicals. I make chemicals. That's good. And some more power and turns that into UF6. Ah, brilliant. And then what do you do with that? Well, you take your UF6, flipping Nora, and some more chemicals. Yeah, all right. Yeah, go on, whatever. And that turns it into just less than 1/10 of a ton of nuclear fuel. Great. Right, there's a lot of faffing around with that, isn't it? Yeah, I think we might. Let's hook all of this up now. And what we'll do in the short term is we'll nab as far as we've got. So, do I want it going here? No, arguably I don't. Instead, I want that going into a warehouse of some description. So we've got the heap. Just get off. Right, mine, heap, conversion. Step one conversion. Now, after step one conversion, we want to go and store that in some kind of big shed. Slow the game down a bit. We don't need the game rattling along at max speed here. Big shed. Stores for aggregate. Hold on. What do you store here? Now, you're not going to take the stuff that we've been further enhancing. Is storage a separate? Yeah, there we go. All right, warehouse. What do you store? Anything to do? No, you won't store it. Livestock, cement silo, nice. Grain, no. Warehouse, no. Open storage? Nope. No, hold on. Uranium oxide. Okay, yeah, you'll store that. Well, guess what? You're going to. All right, there we are. We'll have one of these. Now that's also got a train hookup, which is a flipping delight. Although it's not convenient, is it? No, it's not. I might be able to if I would go take this to kind of max-ish length. Yeah, that's good. I might be able to squeak a rail line in there. Just in case that squeaking a rail line in there is something that I aspire to later on. I don't have any plans with that regard right now, but you never know. All right, bung that in there. Okay, right, the connectivity continues. All right, and then from that, we'll route it into the next one. Now, the big the big challenge here is for me not to get overexcited and pay for them all immediately. Just pay for the stuff we need. Right, so then we want a conversion plant. 10-4. Now that's good because this warehouse, hold on, wait. That's a, what is it? This is a open storage facility. No. Chemicals can't be stored in an open storage, can they? Hold on, wait. This is, it's important to do this semi-right. Just once. Do things semi-right, and then you can rest assured that you've got it doesn't store chemicals. So I'm going to need a warehouse next to that, which would make sense to have. There's no point in having a conveyor flipping a route there. That's not going to do me any chuffing favours. Yeah, now that points in the same direction, but then of course I've got no whatnot. No, I haven't. No whatnot at all. So I could store. Hang on, I'm pretty sure I can store chemicals in there. Yeah, you can. So I can store all my chemicals in here. Bring that in by rail. You know what would be quite nice is to be able to plunk down the building and then onto the building decide the ins and outs thereof. Now I realise there's some limitations when it comes to designing these individual buildings where you've got to go with fixed entrances. But right now we're straying perilously in the direction of a puzzle game, and we all know how we should all feel about puzzle games. If you don't know already, they're wrong and bad and must be stopped, because they're just wrong and bad and should be stopped. Right, so I got my chemicals in there. Hang on, did you need chemicals to do? No, we're not there yet. The next stage needs chemicals. All right, okay, give me the next stage. 1 times uranium conversion plant needs chemicals and uranium oxide. Okay, so if I stick this here, yeah, see? I almost got that right by thinking it through. Well, in fact, you have got it right by thinking it through. All right, so that sits there. Yeah. Good luck getting your workers into any of this, incidentally. It'll be right, don't you worry. What about, have you got any other hookups that are useful? We've got road. Yeah, so I mean that could also work quite nicely. Yeah, it depends where you're going to put your workers, because the entrance for workers is all on the left-hand side. In which case it does make sense to have the worker entrance on the left-hand side as you look at it now. Bung it in there. You've got, see, look, this one's thought through. Look, it's got flipping conveyor access from every conceivable direction. Yeah, go on, bang it in there. All right, good. Once you've done that, am I going to want to store it somewhere else? Well, look, here's the thing. The idea is, today, if I don't hang around too much, we'll get yonder mine and then the output area done. What about the people to work in it? Okay, we won't do any of that stuff today. I'm going to set out the blueprint and then we'll start putting a town together. How does that sound? More realistic. Semi-plausible even. All right, okay. So we've now got UF6. Are we at that stage now? Just built one of those. Yep, we got UF6. All right. And then it's down to nuclear fuel fabrication. Tasty. Now we're going to need some more chemicals, which will be stored in there. I don't think. Well, I don't know. Let's have a look. Alright, so I think we do it from here. Could whip that round the other way, because I want that bit of road. Yeah. Okay. Right. Whip your warehouse round the other way, and you'll be right. You've got plenty of foot access there, which is good. Yep. Go on. That's it. Right there. Sure? Yeah. Okay. Now, am I going to use nuclear power myself? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I might, start powering up my own facilities with nuclear power. It provides an unholy amount of electricity. But equally, I might just export all of the nuclear fuel because it goes for an absolute ruddy bundle. And then, long term, we'll use the ill-gotten gains that provides in order to build up our own self-sufficiency. The aspiration, of course, being that we never have to do any exporting at all because we've got it all under our own roof, so to speak. Yeah, I'm just doing a bit of smoothing. I hope you don't mind. You kind of get into it after a while. Right, this warehouse needs to go. So suspend construction. Just blow it up. There's nothing even there. There you go. Right, put it in again, but flip it around the other way. Right, okay. 1 times warehouse. Yep, just like that. That's exactly right. That's exactly what we want. Right, well, yeah, bang it in there then. Yep, bang away. Okay, right, and then we can link all of these by road, and that'll be peachy keen. I think that's it. Well, you say that's it. Just the the paying for it, the building of it, the making sure we've got enough workers to operate it, all of that kind of jazz. Now, nuclear fuel. Yes. Where can we store that? I don't think you can just leave it in a bucket outside the back door. I think you're going to need something a little bit more robust in which to store it. Go on, you're about to reach the conclusion of, I don't think you can store it. There you are. Yeah. No, none of these seem to be happy to store it. Do I have to use it myself? In which case, how do you even? Well, no, we've not given up yet. Maybe there is a train loading point. Uranium ore, you'll do. Yeah, that's aggregates though. Train platform, that's people. Fuel and power related. No, those are to refuel the train. Okay, cargo station. You can do uranium oxide from there. Yes. Yeah. But it doesn't look like you can actually export nuclear fuel. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Why give me an international price on nuclear fuel if I can't actually export the thing? Do you know what? Let's just not worry about that right now. That's for further down the line. Right. Okay. So we're going to need a town. Okay. Right. We've got all of this lovely, lovely land to play with, and everybody's going to be absolutely flipping thrilled to have a uranium mine on their back garden, kind of doorstep, kind of front side parquet effort. I think we could turn this into quite the luxurious waterside environment of delights. It means something to me, all right. In fact, I'm going to give them flipping street lights. Yeah, they can have the business here. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Thank you. Right, give me the grid. Yeah, I'm putting a grid on. Right, okay. Run you. Let's use this one. Run that along this bit here. Smooth it all out. Job's a good one. And stick it there. Now, obviously, it's not going to build it straight away because I've still got wait for my command enabled. We're going to need a connection that allows commuting. Yes, we are. Okay, right. Well, hang on. I'm going to take that as far as it will go naturally. Okay, it's flipped the what's it lights over on the wrong side, right? There you go. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, keep going. We're going to use up all the space here, and then possibly more as well. But we'll use up what space we have. Right. Okay. So then, do you want to build something particularly spectacular? I just want to build something that'll do the job, that'll get it done, that'll make it, function. Right. So you're going to have a train line coming in here. In fact, 2. But you're going to have one that is going to do some kind of loopy, twisty behaviour to get into there. Yeah. Okay. I'm overthinking this a lot, but that's okay. I want this to be quite a decent looking area. Do we want to give them max quality housing, or do we want to stick them in some kind of a slum? No, I think they're working on the good stuff, and therefore we should give them housing commensurate with the risk they're putting themselves in. These brick flats are quite nice. There you go, 94% quality. Okay. All right, so we're going to build an entire area out of these, are we? Yeah, we are. Okay. Okay, right. Well, align to grid, yes, and then pump it in. Now, look, I gripe about the tooltips a lot. And you've possibly heard me doing it. But they are an excellent amount of information and detail on what it is you're doing. Why? No, why did you do that? As that was a mouse wheel. That was your doing. All right, just slap that one in there. Yeah, okay. And then get this one as close as you can next to it. Yeah. Go. Yeah. And then get this one as close as you can next to it. Oh, really? We are going full bore on this then? Oh, yeah. Gone. Yeah, that's good. Right, what do you think? And then have a gap and then another 3? Yeah. Okay, road. Yeah. Street lights. This will be the first place in my marvellous republic here that actually has street lights. They're going to be like, oh yeah, we got street lights. You're going to go, you don't really need them because you all glow in the dark. Thank you very much. Little radiation humour there. Right, give me this and give me my buildings back. Which one are we using? This one? Yep. All right. Okay. Slap in the next bits. There you go. How's that look? We can. Well, I reckon we can get closer to the road. All right. Go on in. Yeah. Good. And then obviously, you know, we're gonna get these built, and then we'll put up a lot of iconography all over the place, and then cover it in trees, because nothing says it's all right. No radiation poisoning here. More than being covered in trees. Right. Now, what we're going to do next is we continue the road along. This is planning. I know this seems unfamiliar to you, but I'm actually, this is a planned setup we've got going on here. Yeah, take it as far as there and then leave it, because that I think is a road. Oh, well done. So that is, if we pull it out that way a little bit, then we can set our perimeter. Although you're doing that wrong. What I'm currently thinking is houses all the way around the outside, and then in the middle we put all of the necessary facilities that these people are going to absolutely love. And I'm currently going, I don't think I've left enough space for that, because I don't think I've left enough space for it. But time will tell. If we now rocket this across here, following that line, yeah, that's all jolly marvellous. Grab this and put it on here. I've even got no, that's excessive. Right, okay, no, cancel that. Yeah, bulldoze. Thank you. Right, regular road, please. Yeah, let's not get carried away. They don't need street lights to the mine. It's a mine, for crying out loud. They need to acclimatise themselves to being in the dark. So yeah, let's be sensible about this. Right, we'll bring this one down. No, not. Oh, I mean, I applaud the sentiment there, but it's wrong. No, make that bit a bit longer, and then everything will be groovy. Okay, all right, a bit longer, you say? Yeah, groovy, you say? That's what we say in Russia. There you go. We're not in Russia. We're a republic. And stop trying to equate Russia and the Soviet Union as synonyms for one another, for they are not. They are two separate entities. We are a nice Warsaw Pact republic. How nice. Very nice. We're very lovely, and we're quite happy to sell nuclear fuel to anyone if we can figure out how to do it. Right. Maybe, then, rather than boxing it in here, which is going to use up a heck of a lot of space, actually, we would be better off just doing this side, and then we can squeak in quite a lot more facilities down the middle there. Let's finish this off first. Which side did you put the lampposts on? Looks like they're on the left. Given the way that I'm facing at the moment, they probably are. That's not quite straight, Gov. It's not, is it? Do you want to have another swing at it? I don't think it's going to go any better because of the way that these things snap together. But yeah, I'll give it another go. Yeah, see, no, it doesn't. It's not interested. It's not up for it. Well, that's a shame. You could get a bit closer and then snap it last minute. Yeah, but that's going to look hideous. We'll have it slightly on the wonk going up there. All right. Give me my buildings back. Let's slap these in. And then we'll be good to go. Now, I'm not going to build houses until I have built all of the facilities that make the house people happy. That's the goal. Do you want to spin it around so you're looking at it properly? Yeah, all right. There you are. And this may actually end up being my biggest town yet. And we might also need more housing the other side of all of that that lovely uranium business that we've got going on there, in order to source workers for the other end. It won't fit. Oh well, I'll put a shop or a pub or a radiation treatment centre in there or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay. All right. You know, looking at it, I don't think you're going to get one this side either. Oh, I will. I bet you won't. I bet I will. I bet you won't. Bet I will. Bet you won't. Bet I will. You won't. Will. Hang on, I'm having an argument with myself. You won't. I don't think I will. No, I don't think you will either. Oh, poo. All right, well, that's all right. No, that's fine. No, we can make that work. Right, okay. What else do people like? Well, they like schools. They like, let's get the shopping centre in. We're going to give them a proper look at this. Shoppy the shopping centre here. Yeah, you know, you said you were slightly concerned that you'd use up all your real estate. Yes, what of it? You're about to use up all your real estate. Because what I don't want to do is just back it onto the tower blocks there. They're not even proper tower blocks. They're just, you know, residential accommodationary. All right, let's make it central. Put it right in the centre of everything. Okay. All right, that can sit there. Magic. So that means that I don't need stores of any other kind. We can then go a cinema. That'll keep them flipping happy. All right, we could do that facing, or we could do it. We could do it over here. All right. I mean, you don't need to sound quite so surprised. No, that's fine. No, we're gonna stick it there now. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right now, next up, I want a bus platform small. Do you want a train station? Actually, you don't need to decide that yet. We're bringing in a trains through here somehow. So maybe a passenger station here would be a lot of fun. Oh yeah, I said the magic words, passenger station. We might bring in some passengers. That'll be exciting. But we do need a bus station setting up. And I'm going to stick it opposite the shopping centre because that's reason enough for people to come visit. In fact, I'm creating quite the economic hub centre of the world here. Right, give me bus station, regular size. What about trolley bus, do you think? Oh, I'm not so sure. I think you are sure, though, aren't you? Yeah, I think I am sure. Well, where's trolley bus station, then? I don't know, but, you know, just put a regular bus station in there for now, and hopefully it'll upgrade. Is that where you want it? Not really, no. Okay, well, where do you want it? Well, I want a little road coming through here. Yeah, we'll obviously bang some of this on there, but we'll continue out from there, drag it down over there, and then you've got a bit more real estate. Right, trolley bus stop. Trolley bus trafo. That's the electrical connection thing, isn't it? Right. Well, a trolley bus stop would be absolutely brilliant at this stage. Do you want to wang it in there? Yeah. You'd have to electrify your streets afterwards. I'll do that afterwards. It'll be fine. Don't you worry. So if I stick that in here, it gives them access to absolutely everything. We might get some commuters from elsewhere. We won't, but we might. But we won't. But you never know. I do know. All right. Yes, I know the road is not yet electrified, but that's okay. We will sort that out eventually. I know that that's also not helpful for through traffic, but that's fine. It is only intended for buses, even though we may need a little bit of extra support from other stuff. Right, what else do we need? Equipment for civilians. I want to give them a hospital because they'll need it. What, a full-on hospital? Yes, full-on flipping hospital. All right, well, that can go opposite the shopping centre. I'm going to invest a lot in this area. Yeah, okay. And hopefully putting it like this will mean that that everybody gets good access to all this stuff. If it doesn't, then, well, I mean, you know, we'll figure that out. But hopefully we'll be great. What about a fire station? I think a fire station is probably essential in the development of nuclear products. I think so too. So we'll stick that over here. It doesn't need to be right next door, but it does need to be close enough to care. Okay. Yeah. How are your workers going to get access? Do they have to walk around the side? Look, that's not so helpful. Actually, line it up there, and then we can probably connect. No, line it up here, and then you could definitely connect those footpaths. All right. Okay. Good. What else do you want? I want a car park, but we don't do cars at the moment. We will do at some point. All right. Okay. Then we'll have a car park here. Yeah, I know. Look, I've got big aspirations, so I'm building all of this clobber now, and then later on it could work out brilliantly. Might not work out at all, but it could. There is a possibility that it works out brilliantly. Slap that in there. We'll have another one over here. Schools, yeah. In that case, we'll slap this one up here. We got spaces up here somewhere? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. Now, education. Education. Right. 1 times kindergarten, which is possibly not going to be enough, but we will have space so that I can extend further if we need to. Oh, hold on. No. I've got a better idea. All right. We'll stick one over here. Yeah. No idea. I've no idea if this is going to be any good or not. I do know it's going to empty my bank balance the second I start building all of this stuff, but you know, that's fine. Go on, yeah, stick that in there. No, go a bit further this way so that you've definitely got room for footpaths. You know how fussy it can get. Yeah, right, next. Regular school, please. All right. You know you're going to need university-educated people. You're going to build a university down here as well. Yeah, I think so. Eventually, I won't do it straight away. I think we'll do that further along. Right. When it comes to schools, what are you thinking? I think we could probably get it in the middle here. The question is, I don't know how much schooling we're going to need. Yes. And you've built in a way that means that getting... Hold on. Whoa, did you say you wanted to fit in there? I'd be very surprised if you did. A flipping heck, it did as well. Okay. All right. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, sit there. That's a really helpful place to go. Yeah. All right. Okay. I think we're there. I think, or rather, I think we're where we are for the moment. We could have a medical university, technical university, or Communist Party headquarters. Well, I know which one I like. What else have we got available to us? Various industry. Oh, well, how various? Factories mostly. No. Don't need any of that. Engineering industry? Yeah. What do you do? Oh, you make cars. Well, let's not get carried away. What else? Food and crops. Yeah. Education. Equipment for civilians. Construction. And so forth. Okay. All right. Okay. What am I missing from here? How about how about another pub? All right. Another pub. We'll stick another pub over here somewhere. Yeah, you haven't flattened enough. Yeah, I have. It'll do. It'll be fine. Okay, just don't get in the way of potential expansion. Yeah, no, okay, I'm going to do more smoothing to get that in, but we can get a tennis court or 2 in here. There you go. Yeah. All right, wang one of those in there, and that's football. Yeah. Well, we'll put tennis right next door then, and we'll call it an adventure complex. I bet we will. Right, there we go. That'll do it. Yeah, just on the basis of, can we fit it in a pollution monitoring station? Why do I want that? I don't need that. Who cares? I just assume there is pollution. Oh, City Hall. Yeah. I mean, that's more jobs you've got to find. Yeah, it's good though, isn't it? Yeah, isn't it good? I mean, I think you've got a little bit carried away. I don't think I've got carried away anywhere near enough. You could put it in here, give it its own private road, given that I've used up all the road access. Oh, no, you haven't. Hold on. Yeah, slap it on the middle. You know, it's going to be hellish to connect all of this up. Yeah, it's going to be hellish to connect all of it. You're going to build some of the worst footpaths anyone has ever seen. Why don't you just leave that for now? Sorry? Okay. And, yeah, give it a bit of road. I bet it doesn't work. I bet it does. I bet it doesn't. It doesn't appear to want to work. Yeah. Do you know why? Why? Because the game... Yeah, I know. Because the game hates everything. Just, you know, there's a bit of road here. There's nothing here. Just a bit of road. Demolish that. Yeah, put the road in. Yeah, we are doing this, you know. Yeah. Crossing's not allowed. I'm not crossing anything. I just want to create a T-junction. You know, that's a relatively common roadal device, is a T-junction. Crossing's not allowed. What do you mean? I don't follow. All right, hold on. How about I tell you to actually get commissioned? I'm trying to end the episode here. Right. Yes, build that bit. Oh, yeah, that's done it. Shut up. Yeah, and that bit. Yeah. And this bit. Okay. Right, and this bit. Yeah. Okay. Look, I'm doing this one segment at a time because otherwise it's very likely I do all the segments at once and then let's go, whoa, was not ready. Yeah, do that. That's it. Yeah, we'll build all of this central road bit. There you go, have some. There you go. Right, I want a city hall because I haven't built one before and therefore it's brilliant and exciting, like me. Now, where did you leave it? Oh, I don't know. It's there. Right. Okay, now, do you want to play ball now or what? Hang on, you're going to need a road just so that when you start burning down, you don't burn down. Oh, I see. It's all of this flaming, flipping, pedestrian crossing rubbish. All right, well, that's easily solved. Zoom in. Yeah. Get rid of one of these bits. No, don't demolish the building. Say, it's not done it, though, look. It's okay. Look, we'll just do it like that. Okay, yeah, pay for that one. You built the wrong kind of road there. Sort of, yeah, but it doesn't all need to be brilliant. Okay, yeah, and then who's the big dog now? I don't know. Who is the big dog? Digby. He's the biggest dog in the world. Right. Right, okay, yeah, now, one more thing, and then that's it. Then we'll be out of here, and next time we'll build it all. This is planning. One should always plan before moving ahead. Cue 500 comments of, what have you done with the real Colonel Failure? Right, road, yes. There you go. The accountancy gets pride of place in our republic. Accountants are people too. There we go. No. Try it this side. Just trying to find somewhere that makes me happy when it sits there, you see. That's good. Yeah. Put it in. Right. Done. I mean, Colonel Failure, everybody. There you go. Look at what we made. Nothing. Yeah. Flipping heck. Yeah. Look what you made. Gracious me. So I think we're going to produce enough workers here probably to operate the mine without breaking a sweat. We're going to need another one of those down here, which is going to make the region of Remkin Plateau, despite the fact the plateau's up here. This is the safest place, is where the flipping bulldozers are parked. Well, obviously, I want to keep them safe. I'll be back soon with another one of these. Subscribe to make sure you keep up with it. Not that you're not already subscribed. I figure you've been here a while. And I'll catch up with them. Let's turn all the graphics off. No, turn the grid off as well. Let's give you something dramatic to look at. It's really not that dramatic. It's sort of dramatic. Look, I built a bus stop and some roads. They already look bad, you know. Yeah, that's maybe true. All right, thanks for watching. Cheerio. Hopefully, no, I'm recording this now, right, which is before I've edited it. So, I mean, I already know the damage that was done in the footage, but I don't know how much of it you'll have actually been able to see. Missing the bottom L. Bottom and left. No, bottom and right, beg your pardon. Is, you know, it's a hassle, but I think you'll probably have still been able to see exactly what's going on. I was quite pleased with what I built here, you know, quite pleased with it. And the fact that it's all planned out and somewhat linked together to start with, I think is going to make this work. I think. Don't know. It's going to be a good one though. But I have started to in this thing that sits upon my shoulders is I've started to get a feel for where am I going with this. What's the what's the scheme? And I don't mean just building up this nuclear power plant. I mean, in general, where are we going here? What's the purpose behind this series? And I've got an idea. It's quite good, and I quite like it. I'm not telling you what it is because, you know, it's ethereal. It's not a plan that is in any way tangible. It is more of a sense of what are we trying to get out of this here. Now, obviously, as someone who makes videos badly, you know, I just want people to watch it. But they're going to watch. They're going to be more inclined to be watching it if I'm actually building something interesting, rather than just, you know, I mean, we've done what, 30 odd episodes of me just cocking it up left, right, and centre. Fine. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. By and large, you know, we stumble through, we make some progress. But I've gone, okay, yeah, stumbling through, making progress. That is kind of your thing. But let's put something a little bit more, you know, ooh, about it. See, that's the response that I want from people. Ooh, that's quite nice. That's what we're aiming. I'm not aiming for, my gosh, my mind is blown. That's too high an aspiration, friends. Just a gentle, ooh, yeah. Oh, I might have a crack at that myself. That kind of thing. Oh, I bet I could do that better. I bet you could too. But that's okay. I exist to inspire, not to educate. See, I come up with the ideas so you don't have to. You can then execute them properly so I don't have to. It's a perfect synergy of viewer and video personage relationship system there thing. Anyway, next week's video probably won't be screwed up, but I make absolutely no promises. Yeah, none. No, don't make any promises. Promises are for the weak and for those who have an intention of keeping them. Me, I know what I'm like, and therefore you can't really hold any of that. Anyway, I've gone on way too long. Part of me figured that by doing these kind of extended dance remixes of an intro and outro for these busted up videos may in some way compensate for just how poor they were. But I don't know, your mileage is going to vary on that one. And you've watched this far, so it's far too late for you to complain about it. Yeah, you watched the whole thing, and therefore it can't have been that bad, can it? Can it? No, it can't. No, it can't be that bad. It's actually probably quite good. I don't know. I can't bear to watch the thing back again. Although I've got to watch quite a bit of it to make sure that the sound doesn't flip in desync all over the place. Don't know what's going on there. I have no idea. But something in OBS is throwing a flipping wobbly, and the video and audio track that it records together falls out of sync with itself. That's like picking yourself up by your own shoelaces. There is an OBS paradox. That would have sounded better if you got it right first time, but then it's paradoxical. I don't understand how it happens. I don't get it. Especially when you import the whole thing into the thing, they're both the same length. How is it possible? I don't understand. Anyway, that's good. I've looked up stuff on Google. It's been no help. It's like, you know, you get some help post from 2015 about a build that, you know, was basically stuffed into a shredder 6 years ago. And you're going to go, well, all right, 5 years ago, if you're going to be pedantic about it. You can see the frustration, friends. Anyway, I love what I do, and therefore I'm going to keep doing it. But some days, you just want to take it all outside and beat it to death with a mallet. Technology, not people, obviously. No, I got nothing against people, although, you know, occasionally, you know, but mostly, I'm fine with people. Right, good. Go about your business. I'll be back next week, and it will be slightly improved, possibly. Don't know. Can't rule anything in or out at this stage.